My fellow Americans, I'm Robert Morrison. I'm the Liberty Party candidate for President of the United States. We are asking for your help in protecting America's liberty. I worked for Ronald Reagan. I'm a Reagan man. He was pro-life and anti-Soviet. So am I. President Reagan warned us about the Soviets. Don't be afraid to see what you see, he said. Here's what we all saw when Tromp fired the FBI director, Jim Comey. Whether or not we like Jim Comey, we need to see what we see in this photo. Never before has any American president invited the two top Soviet apparatchiks into the Oval Office to yuck it up about the firing of our FBI director. The FBI has always been our first line of defense against Soviet penetration of our political system. This is a photo including Sergey Lavrov, Soviet foreign minister, and Sergey Kislyak on the right, the Soviet ambassador. The photo was taken by TASS. Trump would not allow any U.S. or Western news agency in the Oval Office to capture this historic moment. TASS stands for Telegrafnoye Agentstvo Sovietskого Soyuza, Telegraph Agency of the Soviet Union. There's no hesitation for TASS to admit its Soviet origins and operation. It is a propaganda unit directed and controlled by the Kremlin, by Putin. This photograph was a gift by Trump to the Kremlin. This celebration of the firing of the FBI director by their man in the Oval Office was the greatest coup by the KGB in 100 years. This is treason. We can see treason in this photo. The reason Trump is hiding all records of his Kremlin dealings is because they will show how he is wholly in hock to the oligarchs of Russia, and they are all controlled by Putin. Eric Trump told us that they don't need American banks. They get all the money they need from Soviet banks. That should have been the tip-off. Trump's business is only afloat because the Soviets keep it above water. Before Trump steps on the debate stage, we should all demand he show us the tax and business records he promised to show us over and over again in the last campaign. He has never shown us any of those records, and if Special Prosecutor Bob Mueller had demanded them, Trump let him know that he would be fired, just like the FBI director was fired. Come on, Trump, show us the money. Show us how much you owe to the Kremlin. We all want to know all the deals Vice President Biden's brother and son are pulling with oligarchs, Russian and Chinese. Shouldn't we demand the same openness from Trump? The Russian for that is glasnost. Once the USSR practiced glasnost, it collapsed. I was a Russian interpreter in the Bering Sea. I came face to face with the Soviet KGB. I have always opposed the Soviets, and I always will. We pray for glasnost in our own presidential election. I'm Robert Morrison, and thanks for listening.